Don't stop. Don't stop. No matter what situations you face, no matter how it feels like the whole world is against you, and no matter how the obstacles seem greater than your ability to endure, there comes a moment in exhaustion, comparison, and the hardships of life when a heavy question weighs on your shoulders. How long will I resist? How long will I keep trying? How long will I search and strive without reaching? Where is the end of this road? Where is the exit that leads to relief? These are the moments when we feel like everything is falling apart, that the effort we're putting in is fruitless, and that the distance doesn't shorten no matter how far we walk. But the painful and beautiful truth is that life is not a straight road with a defined end. It's a winding journey full of challenges, struggles, moments where we climb to the top, and others where we descend to the bottom. The truth is that the value of the road is not in its end, but in the journey itself. It's not in the arrival, but in the striving. It's not just in the goals we achieve, but in the person we become while struggling to achieve those goals. Imagine for a moment that you stopped, that you said, "I'm tired. This is enough." Do you think the exhaustion would end? That the questions would disappear? That your feeling of being lost would fade? Of course not, because surrender doesn't bring peace. It leaves a deeper void, one filled with regret for the attempts you didn't complete. Life is not about the endings, but about the journey itself. The moments when you ask these questions are not a sign of your weakness, but a sign of your humanity. They are proof that you are someone striving to understand life and searching for meaning in what you're going through. And this journey in itself is what gives your life its value. Don't stop, because with every step, even if it seems futile, you add a new touch to your character. Every time you rise, after falling, you create a new strength within yourself. And with every challenge you face, you discover a courage you may not have known existed. Remember, true strength is not never falling, but in your ability to rise after every fall. In the darkness, where everything seems absurd and hopeless, light appears to those who have the courage to keep going. A flower doesn't grow until it's buried in the ground. And you too grow through this pain and through these continuous attempts. Don't stop, because without realizing it, you might be inspiring others. Perhaps your journey is the proof someone else needs to continue their path. You might be the answer someone else is searching for. Life has never been easy, but it's full of moments worth living for. Those small moments where we discover our strength, where we realize we have the ability to overcome what we once thought was impossible. And when you feel like you're on the verge of breaking down, like there's no point in continuing, remember that every moment of exhaustion, every feeling of loss is part of your story. A story you'll one day tell to inspire others, reminding them that light always comes after darkness. The road you're walking now may seem endless, but it's filled with treasures that are only visible to those who keep moving, those who refuse to stop. You are stronger than you think. You are not just someone walking an unknown path. You are someone carving their path with their own feet, forging their way with their will. You are a story being written now, and every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, is a new chapter in this story. Always remember that life is not measured by the number of visible successes, but by the courage we show in the face of adversity and the patience we carry as we walk through dark alleys searching for light. The pain you're suffering now is nothing but fuel pushing you toward growth. And those times when life seems harsh are the moments when the strongest versions of you are being built. You may not see it now, but one day, when you look back, you'll realize how brave you were and how worth it your perseverance was. There is no real failure except in surrender. Every attempt you make, even if it doesn't lead to a result, adds to your experience and makes you wiser and stronger. Every experience you go through, even if it seems like a failure, is a lesson that puts you on the right path. Life is not a straight road. It's full of twists and turns. Sometimes you may walk a path that seems endless, but you don't know what awaits you in the next step. Perhaps that step you hesitate to take is the one that changes your life. So don't stop, because as you walk, you're not just building your future, you're building yourself. You're building the person you dreamed of becoming. Keep going, because you deserve the life you dream of. Keep going because you are stronger than all the hardships. Keep going because deep down, you know you don't want to stop. And in the end, remember that the road that seems endless is the road that shapes you. Don't stop, because as you walk, you inspire yourself and others, and you become the best version of yourself.